We made $674 this week selling options, collecting dividends, and we made some more purchases on ULTY along with TSYY. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video we're going to talk about all that we've accomplished this week. Another amazing week in the stock market, and if you're new to the channel, this is an income generating account where we sell cash secured puts, which means we're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. We sell covered calls, which means we're agreeing to sell a stock for a predetermined price. We get paid a credit on either situation, and then we also collect dividends from big dividend players like ULTY. So first thing, I want to show you our trade history from options this week before we talk about what we purchased with our dividend money. So options. We sold a cash secured put on TSLL for the $12 strike for $9.12. That means between now and September 12th, we're in a contract to buy TSLL 100 shares for $12 a piece. We got paid $63 just to agree to buy it. If expiration comes around and TSLL is trading below $12, we will buy 100 shares for $12 a piece. If it's trading above $12 a share, we get to keep that credit without having to buy the shares. So it's like I'm getting paid for nothing. And you get paid that credit regardless. Whether the stock goes up or down, that credit is yours. But we collected $63 from TSLL, $80 from Peloton, and $90 from MSOS, which is a weed ETF. And then the thing we had expiring this week, JetBlue, we agreed to buy this stock for $4 per share. It was currently trading at $5.35 at expiration, which was today, which means this contract expires worthless. So we got paid $25 to agree to buy it for $4 a share, and it was too high a price. We didn't have to buy it, so we got that $25 for nothing. Pretty easy way to generate income, in my opinion. But dividends, that's what we want to talk about right now. So ULTY and MSTY paid dividends today. ULTY, you can see right here, we have $380 pending from that dividend payout. That's fantastic. $380. I did do a buy today. I'm doing daily buys on ULTY. Got one share at $5.73. You know what? We're live. Let's do one more share here. Let's buy one at $5.68. And perfect. So we bought 2 shares of ULTY today. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4 shares, whatever, every day. We're up to 4,013 shares. MSTY, they pay out $61. Awesome. Wow, that was actually more than I thought they would pay out. So $61 from MSTY. That's awesome. I took that dividend payout, and I know I've been asking in the comments, hey, what should I invest this dividend payout? I don't want to put it all back into ULTY. I want a little bit more diversification. And people gave me some amazing ideas, great comments, great thoughts, great thought-provoking conversations. And from it, I decided to go with 47 shares of TSYY. I put $400 into it, which I guess isn't quite the whole dividend payout. I guess I think we need another, let's see, 380 plus 60 is 440. So actually we need another $40 in there. So let's put, let's do 4 more shares. We'll just do 4. So boom, right there. Now we have purchased 51 shares of TSYY. That's a Tesla follower. It's part of the Granite shares. I'm not part of that. I've never bought any of these before, so I'm interested to see how it plays out. And always remember, though, real quick, my trades are my opinions. They should never be taken as financial advice. So don't make a trade just because I'm doing it. If you like the trade, join me. Let's grow together. But make sure you're making the trade based off of if you like the position or not based off of if I like the position or not. So that being said, 51 shares of TSYY. My goal now is to get 500 shares of TSYY. And if ULTY can pay, right around $400 a week, and I can invest that $400 into TSYY every single week from our dividend payouts, well, man, we are going to hit that 500 shares within about 9 weeks, as long as we reinvest our TSYY dividend payouts as well. So all in all, we're going to get to that 500 shares in no time. I know 9 weeks sounds like a long time, but I promise compounding happens quickly, and 9 weeks will happen before you know it. So in that 9 weeks, then I'm getting paid out TSYY every week, ULTY every week, on top of our option selling, which, like I say, is the best way to generate income. And in fact, I want to give a quick shout out here. Okay, here we are on our premium generals. It's $10 a month. Take a good look at these beautiful people. $10 a month. And in here, we're talking about option selling, trying to make it a little bit easier to understand. I have some private videos on here, which I posted quite a few videos in there so far. Chats on what plays I'm getting into, and kind of discussions on all the plays so we can all grow as a community. If you're interested in something like that, $10 a month, come join us. Love to have you. If you're someone that's interested in a little bit more one-on-one coaching with selling options, I do have a Fiverr course. I will put the link in the description. Like I said, that's one-on-one, more customizable approach, a lot more in-depth, and help you gain a deeper understanding of selling options. But like I said, I recommend taking a look at the premium general, start from there, see if you want some more, and we'll continue to grow together. But with that being said, let's jump back into the video. Okay, here we are back. So like I said, we collected $674 this week. That's between dividends and option selling. Next week, we have 2 contracts. FSLY, a $7 put expiring, which means, again, we agreed to buy this stock for $7 per share. It's currently trading at $7.61. So we might let this one expire worthless, or we might roll it. And then we have RIG. We agreed to buy 2 contracts, which is 200 shares, for $3 a piece. We got paid $22 per contract, $44 again, just to agree to buy a stock. So next week, we're probably going to roll this position. And how that would look is we would hit trade, roll position, and we would go out. Let's go to October 10th, perhaps. $3 strike. Last trade was $25. We would get paid another $50 for those 2 contracts to roll the position. Again, that's on top of the $22 we got paid when we opened the position. So that's awesome. That'd be a $72 capital growth from this position. And you just keep rolling positions and rolling positions and rolling positions. And it's awesome. And then next week, like I said, we're going to continue to buy daily buys of ULTY, little bits at a time. And we're also going to try to get that TSYY to 500 shares. I have an 8 to 9 week plan with that, especially if ULTY continues to pay out as well as it does. Paid out 949 this week. Maybe next week it'll pay out 10. Maybe next week it'll pay out 9. Who knows? But as long as we keep getting daily buys, we're lowering our dollar cost average, and we'll continue to grow the account through dividends and option selling. And I do always want to reiterate this point as well. This is an income-generating account. We are trying to generate income today. This is not an account where we are trying to invest in growth-oriented stocks. We are selling options to generate income, and we are investing in high-yielding dividend funds for their income, not for their growth, for their income. So I do see the question a lot, am I afraid of NAV erosion? My answer is yes and no. So what I mean by that is I'm investing for the income. And as long as ULTY can stay relatively flat between that 565 to 590 range and continue to pay out, I'm okay with it. If it drops down a little bit more and I'm still getting paid my income, allowing me to get to my 100% payout, then no, the price doesn't really concern me that much. But as I reiterate, this is an income ETF. This is not one that's going to shoot up over $50. This is probably going to hover under $6 for a while In a really bullish market, it'll probably get back over 6, but this is not one I foresee shooting way up. So if you're investing it, trying to swing the position in terms of buying at a lower amount and selling at a higher amount, I don't foresee that happening. Obviously, this is my opinion. I can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow. That's why I sell options, where decay and theta, those are my friends. I don't have to try to predict what's going on tomorrow. I just enjoy, I invest, and I walk away. And I get it a lot too, like, oh, you got $30,000 on the sideline, sell more options, make more money. Nope. Once you hit your weekly goal, walk away. And again, enjoy all that life has to offer. There's a lot going on. And so that's why I like to sell options. It takes a few minutes a week, and you are generating income, and you are continuously snowballing your account. So every time we generate this $600, we are growing the account, making it stronger, and sooner than you think, we'll be making $700 every week as our goal, and then $800 and $900 to $1,000, and the account will continue to grow. Now, I do borrow from this account. So time to time, you will see it come down. I've borrowed from it to invest in myself. I borrowed from it to get a real estate license. I've borrowed from it to sign up for a Python coding course. I've borrowed from it for family birthdays. So things like that, I do borrow from this account. Like I said, this is an income-generating account where I'm utilizing this income to grow it, but also invest in myself as well. And with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you. Another fantastic week. Let me know in the comments below how we did this week. I hope we all had a lot of success. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.